7 consecutive trips to the Sweet 16. So hard to do.
Well, incredible. And you got to think back to where this program was when Kelvin Sampson took it over.
Vicic well in on that three-point attempt.
Kylan Boswell takes it in hard. And put back up and in. Ivicic gets it to go. Second team All-America. Makes a move, dances to the rack.
That was around the rim.
And they can't tip it in. Another rebound by Sinak.
Well, and players can also continue to get better. I think that's really a big point. Who you are when you're 15 isn't who you are when you're...
Stojakovic is in.
Well, now they it's 4-5. They switch it.
Stojakovic will take it in.
It just amazes me. Stojakovic, one of the best slasher drivers.
Well, it's so amazing, like you said. You see his dad, he's an absolute flamethrower. You see Andrei Stojakovic.
He plays so differently from his dad, but he is very effective.
Well, how about the way that Zvonimir Ivicic just cleared out all the help coming over?
Flemings. And all kinds of orange jerseys around him. Corner three, no. Missed by Uzan. Back outside, another three. That time he nails it.
What a rebound, though, by JoJo Tugler.
Stop the screen, makes the move. Ivicic in the way. Shot clock at 1. Uzan, oh, nice defense by Wagler. Shot clock violation.
I think that Ivicic needs to post more. You look at his two-point percentage, and I know JoJo Tugler is a great defensive player, but Ivicic on post-ups.
Here in Houston, the Cougar program, again, a number 2 seed. And Fleming's outside to Sharp. And here's a shot by Sinak.
Finally gets one to go. But he certainly hasn't been scared.
No, you don't see a lot of guys that are super comfortable catching and shooting from 15 feet anymore because that shot's kind of been taken away. But Sinak certainly is.
Tomislav Ivicic takes it in. Works on Sinak. Oh, what a pass. Got it inside. Mirkovic will convert.
He
What a
started
pass.
that right up underneath the armpit there.
Tugler had it, and they will work with him inside, and Ivicic is there to defend. Nice play. Joseph Tugler.
Fewer than 9 times a game, 5th best in the country.
Remember, too, that they had 12 turnovers against VCU, but 8 of them in the first half. He's averaged 11 a game. He shot it well. Not the case tonight.
They go inside Ivicic, and he'll get it to drop.
What a pass by Mirkovic.
Lasered it in. 4.5 to go in the first half. In the corner, Stojakovic 3. Timeout taken, Houston.
You've got to get Flemings, Uzan, and Sharp some good looks and try to jumpstart those guys' offense.
Well, those guys average 43 a game.
Fleming.
Now they have 10 in this one.
It looks like a ball reversal. It's right back to Flemings, and he uses that speed to burn it.
Mirkovic outside. They swing it around. Wagler with a 3.
They would come out of the timeouts and the freshmen get going. Which wanted to foul there. Now they got to play it out.
Flemings 3. Boy, did that come at a good time to end the first half. When I say read it, I read it. Like the naked and afraid thing I read last time. Here goes Flemings inside, looking for Tugler. And then Sinak.
Cut here. Great pocket pass, coach. And then the table is set for Sinak at the rim.
Tomislav Ivicic. Wagler. Oh, what a fake. 3. Got it! Oh, boy, he needed that one.
And he got a lot of those to go. He can really shoot the 3 off the bounce.
Go inside, and Tugler glides for 2.
Well, the short roll again.
They swing it around in the corner. The 3, no. By Mirkovic. Loose inside, vacuumed in. Wagler there. Got it. Mirkovic, the rebound.
JoJo Tugler, there are bodies everywhere.
Woo.
Carnage.
Mirkovic cutting Davis. Here comes Wagler. He'll take it down the lane. He'll go to Mirkovic with a nice feed and get him the 2. And a miss by Mirkovic and picked up offensively Stojakovic. To Davis. Fakes. Fires. Got it.
And that's his shot, too. He loves the shot fake, step aside 3.
Wagler again, 3 of 10. Around the horn and underneath, and Mirkovic is fouled
this. That ball movement is incredible. Sanak doesn't have still a long time to go, but they're going to have to get it going at some point.
2 of 10, second half. Long shot, Mirkovic!
Illinois is locking down this offense.
Wagler across the lane, Humrickhouse. 3, got it! Wow. In the last 6.5 minutes. Mirkovic. Sanak with the rebound. It's off to Sharp.
Wow, great job getting back, though, by Illinois.
Uzan. It'll be Fleming's inbounding for the Cougars. Tugler. And on that doorstep, Sanak. And got caught. And Fleming's in full gallop. And Sharp will try to cut. And got it.
It's just dribble weave, and the initial drive coach is downhill.
Fleming's, McCarty, and they get it off to Emmanuel Sharp in the paint with the fadeaway.
Same thing again, exact same action.
Boswell, shot clock at 7. Mirkovic driving hard, ramrods his way in for 2.
On the drive.
I'll tell you what.
6.5 to go. In the corner, McCarty. The triple is down.
But Mirkovic, if that ball's coming towards you, you got to be creeping back towards your man.
By a team that goes back to Illinois in '86, and Houston has not been shockingly to the line tonight. McCarty hits another 3.
Well, they need this. They got it.
They do. Boswell up and off. And picked up Wagler. Ivasic, it's a 3. Ring it up! It's punched out by Sanak. Offensive rebound picked up by Flemings. Makes a move outside. Uzan, 3, way off, deflected, and Boswell's got it. It's Boswell, the senior. Draws the double. Wagler, he'll put up a 3.
And what a find from Kylan Boswell. 2 on the ball. It's the skip pass across the floor. Just incredible on the offensive glass. They're going to win that field goal battle a lot of nights.
McCarty 3. Another one. Oh, my goodness. Does he have the stroke? Quiet tonight. Fleming's inside. Ricochets and back on top. McCarty. Sharp. Locked and loaded. And he tried to steer himself free and could not. The other way they come. Flemings. Uzan. Flemings. The fake. He'll fire. No. It goes in on a great looking bounce. Averages 13 tonight with 2.
Wow, missed them both.
It's a 9-point game. Flemings. Sharp. Right to the rack. Emmanuel Sharp, who picks up number 4 for Houston.
That is just how you teach somebody to go at a shot blocker right there.
Sharp again. Makes the move. Knocked away with Mirkovic swatting it.
I think it was a foul. Should have been 3 free throws.
Sharp down low. Right into Mirkovic.
You're wondering where this was all game long.
One of their opponents from the Big Ten, Iowa, on Saturday. The Illini are going back to the Elite Eight.